Oh, yes. I was just thinking about that Dram Shaw Act. Yes. The third party. Oh. Then there's that double damages award that is twice as great as the actual damages incurred. Double damages are frequently awarded as a punishment to the wrongdoer. See also a damages act. you know, uh, I'm thinking that almost all these lawsuits are double and triple damages. Not only do we have the fraud of the use of the state court seal, we have the forgery of the ex officio individual that I had mentioned in the videos. Used to be that the county clerk could officiate some sort of marriage license when you went to apply for them. Yeah. Then you decide to get drunk. Yeah. That was a real good idea. Yeah. Kind of stressful is it being in law enforcement? Pooch. Some oaths of office thought it's Saturday night. Better go hang out at the old standby. Oh, get myself one of those beers. Is that what you're having? I had thought about various kinds of technology. In fact, when I was applying for food stamps on Guam, somebody suggested to my mind that I had to disclose all the money that I had borrowed from somebody. And I was like, no, actually, a loan has to be repaid. And at that time, the welfare department on Guam had a special little technology so as to kind of question the individual without speaking to them. Oh, are you having a little mental conversation with the bartender, are you? A lot of these locations you can buy more than just alcohol. Ooh, you got a special kind of beer that your lizard likes to drink, a little lizarded beer. Or maybe you thought you'd come to find out after tying one on, did you? Pooch. Now, I know the bartender has 2, 3, 4 different twins, triplets, quadruplets. I've been in some bars where I'd noticed that a very attractive woman was working there, and then I went back a different day and I thought, my goodness, you resemble the bartendress. But it looked like somebody had to make a clone of each and every individual that serves alcohol. Now, of all the applications for employment in the food handler's cards, do you serve food at the at the bar? Do you? There wouldn't be a fish twin of the actual woman that. Oh my gosh, those are so good. They're inflatable, are they? Now I know. I was walking up here and I noticed an individual had a camera. On Guam they had what was known as the buddy bag. Pooch. It was a small bag that you would wear around your waist. Yes, kind of like the male counterpart of the purse. Yes. But they'd have some technology in there where you could walk in and flash a person's brains and they would not realize that they'd lost them. Now, it'd be a lot easier to come to find out that there's some technology at work in these various establishments. Pooch. You wouldn't need to have your brains blown. You could just. And as I remember it, there was a camera once where we were at the Guma San Jose. No, we were at the Tamuning Plaza, and Heidi approached me with the camera. She said, well, I just looked at the pictures and I got my whole life was in the movie. Yes. And I thought, well, that camera that we purchased when we lived at Airway Heights, Heidi had gotten off of Craigslist, and I drove all the way to Fred Meyer across town, and I thought it was a top secret camera that had a special communication. Yes. Now, I could be wrong considering being married to a woman that had a lot of spy gadgets. You have to kind of question, well, which of the there wouldn't be any frequency cameras or any cameras that you know about while drinking that you'd be taking pictures of each other and be connected to a satellite or a GPS locator. Oh, now, I know you're out there drinking, having a good time. I'm sitting on the street asking myself, was there any pictures that you wanted me to know about? Any cameras that could connect to a frequency. Was there a buddy bag where you thought you just flashed the brains of anybody? You know, there were quite a few times. Now there's the Gwen Tower system. Yes, there is. Let's see. 200-mile radius to each tower is the top secret communication system in the event of natural disaster. And then there's the electric grid. Are there any sheriffs drinking right now that know that they could be on various persons when they're having sex? You can just flash the grid, change the direction of the electricity. Now, I'm not trying to get all technological on you, but does somebody, you've been flashing brains again, and you're thinking, well, I go to my favorite bar, you're gonna plug the toaster in, are you? Why don't you get me the electric bill of every liquor license in there? Well, you're in there. Live band, is there? Walk in and your shit kickers. Is that right, Sheriff? You think you're going to kick it up today, are you? Talk about a good time there. I know you're upset about this, are you? You know, when I really start thinking super top secret sheriff's